Hello, and welcome back to Drippy Dresses podcast. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be shocked because I'm not going to justify my last short, and the reason for that is because I don't regret coming out with that short. And I really think that it serves as a good example of something that's currently going on in Hollywood and why you can't be too reliant on other people. And I think that it can be used to inspire people, move people, and lead them to a better lifestyle. And that is why I think that it should stay on my channel. And that is why I will never apologize for it. And I've been asked whom I'm supposed to sound like on my shorts and audios. The truth is, I'm not supposed to sound like anybody. I just speak really monotone so that nobody will ever be able to figure out my true identity until I do a face reveal in 2031. And I just like using sarcasm and dry humor in general, and I think that it promotes the idea that nothing is bad in and of itself, it's the way it's being used. And I think that sarcasm and dry humor can both be good as long as they're used in small doses and nobody's offended by it. And that brings me to a topic that I'm sure most of you have been anticipating for a long time now. Is watching movies really just a waste of time? Are movies all bad? The truth is, for the most part, yes. I mean, and I'm not just saying, because of the types of movies that are out there. No, I mean, I would believe it if there were actually more good ones than bad ones. I just think that, yeah, I can agree at this point that just sitting and watching movies is a waste of time. And believe it or not, I used to do the same thing myself, and I used to think I was doing something good, when in reality, all I was doing was hurting myself and trying to fix other people. And the reason that I was trying to fix other people was because, I thought, if I was one of those people that was, always watching something and doing something, other people weren't gonna be nice about it. And I'm the type of person to always stand up for myself and to not take crap from other people, but I'm also the type of person to not intentionally put myself in bad situations. Little did I realize that either way, I was putting myself in a bad situation. And, if I was, afraid of being the guy to put myself in a situation where somebody was going to be mean to me, instead of just sitting around watching movies, I should have just gave up on movies for a long time. And then once I was strong enough, start watching movies and doing stuff. And that is why I am a firm believer that we should start making TVs or some sort of screen that can be used outside. And I know any TV can be used outside in nice weather. No, I mean stuff where the TVs where the bugs aren't gonna fly in through those little sound things that are located on the back, and that are gonna stop us from being able to watch movies outside. And I don't think it's too late for us to start learning how to do productive things while we're watching movies. And if the reason you don't want to do that is because you want to watch movies that allow you to get emotionally attached to them, my best advice would either be just learn how to not get emotionally attached to movies, or watch things that don't really want you to get emotionally attached to them, or that just don't really have music that permits emotional attachment. Because again, nothing is bad in and of itself as long as it's being used the right way. As long as you know that watching something that doesn't allow emotional attachment isn't gonna make you less emotional in your real life, then go ahead. Because remember, it's all up here. If you tell yourself anything about you, then your brain is going to look for proof that it's true, and it's going to become true. And the reason I emphasized that it's about you is because a lot of people don't realize that, like, oh, when you tell yourself certain things, you know, and your brain looks for proof that it's true, like, really, it usually only works, like, when you do that for stuff about you. And I know, like, you would think that most people would realize that by now, and it's probably true, most people do, but you would be surprised at the amount of people that don't realize it yet. And I hope that this audio will bring that to light, and I really hope that it will inspire people, move them, and lead them to a better lifestyle. Well, today was a short audio because it is getting close to the holidays. Like, I wasn't even planning on it lasting this long, but since it still is 5 days until Christmas, I decided to let it last this long. But if it was like 2 or 3 days until Christmas, then today's audio would have been a lot shorter. Well, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will hopefully see you guys on Sunday, and if not, I will talk to you guys next week, Friday.